My name is Betty Renee, and I have several videos on my channel. Many of them me dancing, a couple of me just talking, kind of like debate topics or something. And the videos of me talking, I was a little drunk, but I'm somewhat sober today. But anyway, I wanted to read a poem that I wrote back in 2000. Actually, I've written several poems. I've got over 350 poems. But this one I'm going to read to you. It's called Who I Am. And if you could hear the kids in the background, just ignore them. Sorry. Anyway, it's called Who I Am. There are times when I'm strong. There are times when I'm in the wrong. There are times when I'm as patient as a child. There are times I go a little wild. My heart still breaks because of foolish mistakes. My blue eyes still cry when somebody says goodbye. I'm tender and I can be tough. I've had it easy and I've had it rough. There are times I want to be left alone. There are times when all I want to do is roam. There are times when I can talk all night long. There are times I want the chatter to be gone. Sometimes I think deep thoughts about the fights I have fought. My mind wanders back into the past. 27 years have flown by so fast. There are times when I just break down. There are times I don't know where I'm bound. There are times when I think this is as good as it gets. There are times when I just want to quit. Sometimes my friends can't be found. Sometimes I let people down. I'm loyal and I'm true. I do what I say I'll do. I say when I'm thinking without thinking twice. Some people think I'm as cold as ice. I speak my mind, I'm not ashamed. When in the wrong, I'll take the blame. I'll fight if I believe I'm in the right. I won't back out without a fight. I'm a Taurus and it shows. I can be the best friend you'll ever know. But if you ever cross me the wrong way, heaven help you on that frightful day. I get a little psychotic sometimes, but it'll pass, and once again, I'll be kind. Yeah, okay, so that was that. I'm gonna read another poem. It's gonna be about my mother, I think. Hold on a second, let me find it. Oh, here we go. This one is called A Tribute to My Mother. Ernestine E.T. Thomas, October 8th, 1937 to October 18th, 1995. Well, once again it's that time when peace is hard to find. I told her goodbye with tears in my eyes. It's been 5 long years. Insert, it's actually been 20 now, but anyway. I still cry those tears. She can't be reached by picking up the phone. Sometimes I feel so all alone. She still lives in my heart and soul, though her death really took its toll. Mother, I still miss you every day. I don't think the hurt will ever go away. You're in a far better place, wrapped up in God's warm embrace. Every time I think of you, I can still smile. I remember you always going that extra mile. You read the Bible in the early morning hours. You cried when you saw the budding of a brand new flower. All the times I made you laugh, and all the times I made you cry. All the times you sat and listened to me, and the tears you wiped dry. It all comes back to me, and that's the kind of woman I want to be. Now I wrote that in 2000 on my mother's birthday. I was 27. I'm not 27 anymore. Alright, another poem about my mama. Sorry. Where'd it go? It's called She and I Did Our Best. And I wrote this in 1999. My life seems to be in a whirlwind. All my actions, it seems I have to defend. People don't understand or even care. I'm doing the best I can. It isn't fair. I wonder how Mother endured the strain. I wonder how she survived this pain. She worked 2 jobs and took care of me. Many times I'm sure she wanted to be set free. But her love for me got in her way. That was enough to make her stay. Sores on her feet and an aching head. Every day she punched that time clock with fingers that bled. She wanted only what was best for me. She sacrificed a lot, so lovingly. I caused her a lot of pain I didn't understand. I was only a kid, I couldn't lend a helping hand. When I was old enough, it was nearly too late. I was 20 years old, Mother was ill, and I was in a confused state. The table was turned, and I worked 3 jobs, took care of her, and went to school. I started understanding all she went through. She didn't have to do what she did. All the nights I cried into her arms when I was a kid. All the times my heart broke. All the harsh words that we spoke. The scary nights full of nightmares. Mother held me because she cared. When Daddy walked away, Mother held me and she prayed. I cried so hard when Daddy walked out. I didn't understand. She too was full of doubt. When I came to realize all the love in her eyes, I was 20 years old and Mother had only 2 years to live. So I tried so hard to make the best of what I had left to give. I felt I did what I should have done. Lord knows I could have run. My love for her kept me strong. It was enough for me to sing my song. I was condemned beyond what I thought I could bear. I was told to quit school and work and that I really didn't care. Lord knows I did. Lord knows I did what I did because my mother wanted me to. Before they judged me, they should have walked a mile in my shoes. True story. Alright, let's see. Okay, here's one. It's called Blood Thicker Than Water. I wrote this in 2002. She was 5 when her daddy walked out, leaving her and her mother full of doubt. Behind those 5-year-old eyes of blue, it wasn't long until her independence grew. Her mother taught her to hold her head up high and always be truthful and never lie. She was 8 when the truth became clear. The begging and the pleading her daddy didn't hear. That was the last time she asked him to stay. They were in Texas and he moved to LA. Her mother worked 2 jobs to make ends meet. An 8-year-old adult cleaned house and kept it neat. 5 years later, he became ill. Mother took him in 'cause she loved him still. He became an amputee at 55. The 13-year-old stood by his side. They say blood is thicker than water. I was his 13-year-old daughter. Dad is now 70 and Mom's been gone 7 years. I still find myself crying those same old tears. Life started out pretty rough, but I'm still independent and I'm tough. My mother died in 1995 and my dad died in 2011. Anyway.
Let's go to another episode.